Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, the voice you know with the news you trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Allivo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. Well, under sunshine, we've got 82 degrees on the barn thermometer right now. That barn thermometer, the Red Barn, out at Farm Science Review as we are in day number 1. A beautiful morning, starting to warm up a little bit this afternoon, but a great turnout. Be sure to stop out, say hi. We are at the corner of Corn and Market Street. Powered by Soy Biodiesel, we have a couple calendar reminders for you. You can visit Ag Revolution on Lot 513 at the Farm Science Review to see exciting new products from AGCO, and come out and see Dale broadcasting the midday broadcast tomorrow from the Fint exhibit. That's Lot 513. Of course, anytime you're at the review, be sure to stop by Wilmington College's booth at the review. That is in the same building as the Ohio AgNet and Ohio's Country Journal, the corner of Corn and Market Street. They're going to be here all week long. Learn how Wilmington College's ag program is built for purpose. And tune in on Friday as Dale's going to be back on the county fair circuit. He will be traveling to the Ashland County Fair that runs September 14th through the 20th. Sponsors for our broadcast on Friday are Centerra Co-op and Wellington Implement. Visit ashlandcountyfair.com for a full schedule. I'm joined today by Tad Nicholson. Tad, Executive Director of the Ohio Corn and Wheat Growers Association. Tad, a big day at Farm Science Review as a lot of important people on the grounds today. One of those, Vivek Ramaswamy, candidate for governor here in the state of Ohio, and he paid a special visit to the Ohio Corn and Wheat Growers tent. Talk a little bit about maybe some of the things he shared with those in attendance.
Well, it's great for him to make time in a busy campaign schedule, but, we've invited him over, and he graciously accepted that. And it's really on the heels of our early endorsement of Vivek, and it's really because we asked him some serious questions about farming and agriculture, and he answered them the way that we felt we trust him. And so I think that's what people heard today in the barn. They're just sort of, if farmers or people in ag are getting to know Vivek Ramaswamy, I think what they're going to find is what we did. And that is that we have somebody here that is not just going to have our back, but is going to advocate for agriculture and understands that it's not just a tagline to say that ag is Ohio's number one industry. It's not just some tagline. It's actually true, and that we want to help enhance that. And so that's the type of guy that we knew and met, and I think that's what the people over at our barn today got to know as well.
Very good. Well, coming out of the governor's office, obviously a lot of influence that they can have on individual farmers right here in the state of Ohio. We saw it with Governor DeWine with the H2 Ohio program and what that's done. And obviously, as you said, an advocate for the industry can definitely help us move forward in these challenging times.
You mentioned H2 Ohio. That's one of those programs that we were really watching. We want, it's a legacy event for Governor DeWine. Is the next administration going to have the same commitment? Vivek Ramaswamy is saying yes, that he does have that same commitment. In fact, he wants to make it even better, bigger and better. And so we want to enhance that. But also, he gets property taxes, and what a burden that is on the landowners that we represent. And so all those things are good. That he understands biofuels. He understands biofuels from a standpoint that it lowers the cost of fuel. And so he really, as governor, would want to have access for that for the citizens of the state. And by the way, it helps out farmers too, because we're using more corn. So all these things really gave us a lot of confidence, and he shared those today.
Excellent. My guest again today, Tad Nicholson, Executive Director with the Ohio Corn and Wheat Growers Association. Let's get an update now on your Tuesday weather forecast, brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com.
Sunny, warm, and dry over the Buckeye State. If you're heading to the Farm Science Review at all over the next 3 days, you do not have to worry about taking the umbrella. What you do have to probably take is a personal air conditioning device, because it'll be warm, and I think by the time the Farm Science Review is winding down Thursday, it's probably going to be a little bit humid. But we have no significant moisture headed towards us here over the next 3 days. Honestly, the next 5 days. We go through Saturday and into Sunday before we see any chance of moisture. Even on Sunday, it's only hit and miss, a scattered shower action over the western part of the state. Getting into Monday of next week, maybe a few hit and miss scattered showers as well. But I think combined Sunday, Monday into early Tuesday, we have no better than about 40 to 50% coverage across the Buckeye State, with totals anywhere from a few hundredths to 4 or 5 tenths. That is all. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thanks, Ryan. Stay tuned. We'll be back to take a look at your markets after this. Get the equipment and trucks you need at Ritchie Brothers' next Great Lakes Regional event on September 25th and 26th. This absolute unreserved auction will feature online bidding, and items are located in Columbus, Chicago, and Detroit. Choose from close to 4,000 items, including a wide selection of construction equipment, truck tractors, and more. Don't miss Ritchie Brothers' Great Lakes Regional event on September 25th and 26th. For more details, visit rbauction.com. Again, that's rbauction.com.
29. Sold them.
Let's take a look at how your market's closed for a Tuesday, brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com. December corn closed the day up 6 1/4 cents at $4.29 1/2 cents. March corn is up 6 cents at $4.47. November new crop beans closed the day 7 cents higher at $10.49 3/4, with January soybeans trading 7 1/2 cents higher at $10.69 1/4 cents, and wheat for December closed up 9 cents at $5.34. In livestock, October live cattle ended the day down $1.15 at $233.45. December live cattle down $1.12 1/2 at $235.15. October lean hogs closed 15 cents lower, $97.37 1/2 cents, and December hogs were down 62 1/2 at $88.22 1/2. Feeder cattle for October closed 20 cents lower at $354.30. Thanks for joining us and have a great day, everyone. You're listening to the Ohio AgNet.